Hi, Dave here from Boatworld. So, 2 weeks to go before Christmas gift guide. What are you going to buy your loved ones for Christmas? Stuck for ideas? We've got loads here to go out. So in no particular order, we go for a tube, always popular with the kids. Vortex Duo, nice tube, 4 handles, quick connect. We got the stirrup pump, the rope to hook it up with. Super easy on this, on the quick connect, no tying of knots. You just stick that loop through there, back on itself, bang, connected, ready to go. Works every time. So a tube like this you can get going for £59, so that's always a good one to go for. So for the inflatable boaters amongst us, when you've got inflatable boats like this that we do, obviously with the outboard motors, a lot of you guys are obviously going to be using those for fishing. And how good are you getting at finding those fish? What you need is a fish finder. We do loads of really well-priced fish finder from the Lucky brand. There's loads of different options. Really cool one is the Lucky Laker. So this has got a transducer, which I've got in my hand here, that you connect to a fishing line. And when you're casting off, this floats in the water, and then when it then connects up to your phone, so you can then get a really good idea of what's going off down below you with the drop-offs. It's got fish alarms on it, it's got the depth of the water, the temperature of the water. So, you know, with this sort of stuff you can really go hunting fish big time. So you've got that side of the thing, or we've got the night, which is instead of this has the same software, but it's actually on a waterproof unit, so you don't need it on the phone. But there's a whole bunch of these for under £100. So these make great Christmas presents for the fishermen, boating people among us. So what else have we got? So for the boating guys, oh, and incidentally, if you ever get any orders from us, you'll probably know this is the Boatworld catalogue that's got all our stuff in it. So you can obviously go on the Boatworld website to see all the stuff I'm talking about, but it is you can actually download a digital version of this catalogue. So if you go onto the Boatworld website and scroll to the bottom, you'll see it says digital Boatworld catalogue. So everything that we've got is viewable there. Other great things that we've got for the boating guys, we've got this Ukrainian accessories called Barika. So what you've got here is what's called a star mount. So the star mount basically is a pad that you stick down to the boat. You can either get a 3M self-adhesive pad to it, or you can get a glue and stick it down. But once you've then got that glued down onto the boat, you can put all manner of things in it. So you've got a fishing rod holder, you've got phone holders, we've got a really neat anchor lock. So very easy for pulling the anchor up and down on the boat. So once you've got that unit, there's hundreds and hundreds of things you can fit into it. Fish baiting tables and fish finder holders. So very useful bit of kit and extremely well designed. And whilst we're on the subject of anchoring, this is an all-time favourite of us at Boatworld. So this is called the Anchor Buddy. So what this is, it's a stretchable anchor rope. So you know the problem when you're coming in to shore and you think, right, I'm going to moor the boat up for an hour, go to the pub on the water side, but the problem is the tide's falling, so you anchor the boat up and every half an hour you're having to go back to your boat and re-anchor it and get it into deeper water. Well, this is a really clever idea. So you have a clip at the back, and that clips to a U-bolt on the transom of the boat, and when you get about 50 feet from shore, you get your grapnel anchor out, get that all filled out, lock it down. So when you get about 50 foot from shore, you then drop the anchor from the stern of the boat. And then what will happen is that the anchor will grab and bite, and the Anchor Buddy will stretch, and it will keep stretching. It will keep stretching and stretching for 50 feet. And at the end of the 50 feet, you'll then be at the shore. And then one of your passengers can get out from the bow, hold the bow, all the passengers can get out, and then you pay your bow anchor with the bow anchor line and leave that in the shoreline, and then the Anchor Buddy will then kapow the boat back out to where you threw the grapnel anchor 50 foot offshore. So the boat is now moored a good 50 foot offshore away from shallow water and damaging from rocks and so forth. And then when you want to get the boat back again, you just haul the boat back in with the anchor line on the bow. Everybody gets back in, and then the boat will then spring back out to where you anchored it off with the anchor buddy. So dead simple, but really cool bit of kit. Boat cleaning products, always great. Always need to keep the boat nice and clean and tidy. We do a whole range of them. Market leader brand is August Race, in our opinion. They do some absolutely brilliant products for inflatable boats. You know, you can look at some inflatable boats that look totally knackered and dull. You know, you just spray some of their products on it, give it a buff and a shine, and they literally look brand new again. So there's a whole range of products we do from August Race, but these are always a good popular stocking filler. So with those we have. What else have we got for you? So on the water sports side, it's always going to be a good thing. Pair of nice skis for the kids. None come much better than the O'Brien brand. So these are the All-Star trainers from O'Brien, adjustable bindings. But what you've got on this is you've got a bar across the front that will stop the skis from coming apart. And then you've got separate ropes, one rope coming up to the child's hand and another one going to the back of the boat. So there's no strain on the youngster's arms. So really great shape as well. Just very like O'Brien stuff, fantastically good quality and a great Christmas present for the little ones. Other ones to consider, all-time favourite, the Zup. The Zup is kind of your hybrid between a knee board and a wakeboard. Certainly an oversized knee board. It's very wide, very long, with this integral hook at the front. So when you're starting off, the bottom part of the handle goes under the hook, and you, instead of messing around with straps that you have on a knee board, you just hold onto these handles and go from a lying to a kneeling position. And then when you want to have a play around, you just literally pull the top handle back, and then you've got the handle away from the hook, and you can then start controlling the board and moving it around. Or if you want to go more adventurous and use it for the wakeboarding mode, drop that back into the hook, go from the kneeling, you can then put your feet into the 2-foot straps, bend down, pick up, and then obviously away again with the strap. There's a few derivatives of the Zup. This is the sort of the all-round, the original Zup that does everything, but we do other versions as well. There's a good 3 of these in the range. It's always going to be a good idea to have a buoyancy aid or a life jacket to wear. We do a couple of versions. We do the Boatworld nylon vest, 4-strap, very adjustable, comes with an integral whistle inside it, retro reflective tape. Comes 3 sizes, will do pretty much everyone in the family. Goes from extra small, right up to a double extra large. Cracking vest and a cracking price, £19.95. And then a new addition for the more adventurous of you. This is a Neo impact vest. So, you know, nice vest that is insulated with neoprene inside and out. So when you get that crack on the water, it really does take the impact out of it. But again, you know, these are usually the things which are pretty top end expensive, £70 plus bit of kit, but you know, we've sourced these for you for $39.95. So yeah, that's a really nice bit of stuff. Up here on the wall behind me, we've got the product everybody wants at the minute, which is a stand-up paddleboard. Obviously these are the inflatable type, so that board up there will deflate and go inside a nice little backpack. The paddle is sectional, so it all literally will go in the boot of your car very, very easily. But you know, instant beach fun really, you know, for all the family on that one. And again, you know, a lot of board and for a lot of fun for very little money. You're looking just under £300, I think, that board on offer at the minute. So definitely something to look at there. What else have we got? What else have we got? We've got some water sport gloves. Good general purpose pair of water sports gloves. Could use these for jet skiing, just, you know, wakeboarding, water skiing. It's got knee pivot. Start again. So what do we got here? We've got the Test Pilot glove. Great glove for just general water sports. It could be for jet skiing, knee boarding, water skiing. Pivot points here on the knuckles, so it bends when you're grabbing onto onto the handle, so it's got a nice grip on it. Under £20 I believe those are, so again that's great. Another good expensive present, always popular as a stocking filler, floating sunglasses. So you know, you're out in the water, it's a bright sunny day, you know, you don't want to go out there with your Ray-Bans and get a sort of a dunking in the water and your £200 shades go down to the bottom of the sea, never to be seen again. So these are polarized lenses, vented so they won't steam up. At the back of them here you've got a webbing strap that you just one hand pull, adjust around the back of the head. Comes in a nice hard case and with an additional safety leash at, you know, under £20. So you know, don't risk your Ray-Bans on the water, go for something like that. And if you're really struggling to find something, or you just can't even be bothered to spend much on anything, there's always the cork keyring. You can't go wrong with a cork keyring, it's not going to bust the bank, and yeah, at least you've given them something for Christmas. So hopefully that's a few ideas for you, and yo ho ho from Boatworld.